I'm going to give you some weird advice when it comes to stopping a scrolling addiction. And I know that this stuff works because I used to have a major scrolling addiction. I used to scroll for 8, 12 hours every single day. And it was just awful. I felt disappointed in myself every single day just because I couldn't even do simple stuff. I want to help you get out of that exact situation because nowadays I'm a procrastination coach who specifically helps people to end the scrolling addiction. And here are some of my reviews. I can help you out just like I did them. Now, this is going to sound weird, but you're going to have to stick with me on this one, right? Whenever you're happy, you don't scroll, right? You can probably agree with me on this. You scroll because you feel bored or you're stressed or you just don't have anything to do, right? Or you feel bad, right? You scroll for a negative reason. But if you were to have good mental health, like you would be feeling happy, content, fulfilled, then you wouldn't feel an urge to scroll, right? So all we gotta do to actually stop scrolling is to have a positive reason in order to do so. If you have good mental health, you won't scroll. See, and again, you have to stick with me on this one. I've found that the best way to get some good mental health, to get happiness, fulfillment, is literally just talking to people. And I know you might be thinking in your head that it's not that simple, but have you tried? Have you genuinely tried connecting and socializing? Because I'm going to be real with you. 2 years ago, when I was struggling with my scrolling addiction, I was lonely. I was super lonely. I only had one friend at that time. And even then, I would maybe talk to him like once a week, twice a week. Every other day, I would just be alone. I didn't have anybody to talk to. And so, of course, I would be feeling bad. Of course, I'd be feeling bored and lonely. And so I would scroll. See, I just suffered from loneliness. But nowadays, I talk to so many people. I have multiple people I know. And I'll even give you an example. Just yesterday at the gym, I met up with a guy who I kind of know, but I really got to know him well. I literally talked to him for probably an hour at the gym. I was right at the end of my workout. I was ready to leave. But then I saw him. And so I walked up to him. And it's like we hit it off. We were talking for so long. I even ended up hitting cardio with him for 20 minutes just because we were connecting so well. He likes reading. I like reading. He likes working out. I like working out. And we were just talking about girls and everything, you know? And guess what? Whenever I got home that day, of course I didn't get an urge to scroll. Of course I didn't. No one would after that, right? After feeling that kind of connection with someone, of course you wouldn't scroll. When you're feeling happy, when you're feeling fulfilled, when you have good mental health, you will not scroll. And so this is the challenge I have for you in this video. It's not even a challenge. Just do this. Find someone to talk to. It could even be online, but preferably in person. I love going to the gym because for me, it's a social environment, right? Obviously, the working out part is awesome and stuff. But for me, the social environment is what really gets me excited because I can work out at home. But the fact that I'm able to socialize, be around people, like we're social creatures at the end of the day. You need to socialize in order to function normally. And I can guarantee you that when you're not functioning normally, when you have bad mental health, then of course you get urges to scroll or to do any other vice because you're not functioning normally. Just talk to someone. I promise you, this isn't as hard as you think it is. Just find a hobby that you have, which I'm sure you have at least something, at least one thing that has some kind of community around it, and find someone to talk to with it. Even online, I have a guy who also does YouTube, and we just talk, throw back ideas at each other. And just that, again, just talking to someone for 30 minutes is enough for me to feel that much more productive in a day. Find people to talk to. Stop being lonely. Talk to people. Be around other people. And I can guarantee you won't feel urges to scroll anymore. And again, this is weirdly specific advice, but I have so many more lessons that I wish I could put into this one single video. Unfortunately, I can't. And so if you want my personal help in ending your scrolling addiction, I got you. As I mentioned, I've had the most clients I've had recently. And if you want to get a free consultation with me, which I only do once a week, so if you want to get in there and get my full attention that you deserve, then you can go ahead and get your free consultation by clicking the link in the description.